Unfortunately, it cannot be moved. Gonna be actually dark for a family of 4 and technically 6 with 2 dogs. That was crazy. And we're also gonna have beautiful wallpaper back here, built-in cabinets here. Hello design enthusiasts and welcome. We have another project that just started. I'm really excited. If you saw the beginning, this house, again, this neighborhood itself, we're outside in Herndon, Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C., just a few minutes away from Dallas Airport. Really great location. This neighborhood, I actually live in this neighborhood. The homes in this area are probably about 40 to 50 years old. Some of them went through some remodeling, some didn't. There's a lot of quirky things that going on with these units, especially plumbing that was ran the old school way, and it kind of goes all over the place. So we definitely had some challenges in this house, but I think we managed to fix them and overcome and really create a really beautiful design for these clients. So let's go inside and see what's happening. I think we are right here in the middle of the drama of the new windows. So let's go. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's a little drafty here because the back wall is missing, guys. It is gone. Oh my goodness, so exciting. So we are actually going to pretty much revamp the whole main floor. We're gonna have a whole new hardwood throughout. This ceilings used to have popcorn ceiling. It's already gone. So the guys has been working on that. The dining room is going to be repainted, new chandelier, new furnishing. So it's absolutely going to be fabulous here. And now let's go to the kitchen. Hopefully you're ready. Ta-da! There is no back wall. Oh my goodness. So definitely way more progress than I thought, although they did tell me that we did talk about doing it today just because we do have crazy weather coming in the next couple of days. So we wanted to make sure that we're moving in before. So remember, I told you about all the crazy plumbing. So because the plumbing was so low before, they only had 30-inch cabinets, which is really low. They had the ugly soffit in there. The kitchen was just here. Make sure check out those before photos. And for a family of 4 and technically 6 with 2 dogs, that was crazy and definitely not enough space. It's like literally, even if you can see me standing, that was the whole kitchen. Like there's one person, there's just no room for anyone to move anywhere. So it did not make sense for their lifestyle. So my idea was to actually move these windows to the center so we can move the sink with that. We're gonna create and take over the tiny little breakfast area here that again wasn't utilized at all. They do have 2 sitting area. This room that they lovingly call the poker room because there's a poker table over there. And of course the dining room that we already looked at. So there's plenty of room to really take and reimagine the whole kitchen, taking over this place. So the refrigerator is going to move over here. The sink is going to be in the middle. Stove is kind of staying where it is. And then big pantry area in the back here. So and of course, all new finishes and selections. So the last week since we started, the guys were working really, really hard to move all this plumbing up so we can actually accommodate larger cabinets at 36 inches. Yes, 6 inches on cabinet adds a lot of storage space. And here, unfortunately, we could not move this monstrosity higher than what it is right now. We did manage to move it 2 more inches up. So we will end up having a soffit here, but unfortunately, it does not, and fortunately, it does not impact the height of the cabinets because it's just where the sink area is going to be. So we still have higher cabinets throughout the whole area. And then what's happening here is the window. So since the homeowner literally just replaced all the windows in the house, we wanted to make sure that we are reusing them. There was no reason to get new windows. And the drum roll of what happened here is when we opened the walls, we did, you know, guys, I love opening walls before we start project to make sure that we check everything, and all this was open, the back was open. We knew exactly where everything is going to be. We somehow missed this pipe going all the way down from the basement, or coming up from the basement to the top bathrooms. And unfortunately, it cannot be moved because it's tied to all the plumbing. And that bathroom, the top floor bathroom, is right above us. So luckily for us, these windows are actually 2 windows, and they were already separated when they were originally installed. So there was a little gap between them initially. So we are actually going to recreate the same space over here, and it's going to be, the gap now is going to be just a little bit bigger, but it's not going to be noticeable because we're going to have the trim, and it's still going to, we can still stick with my design. So I'm so happy that this was that we managed to make it happen, and we didn't have to change anything in the design. So as you can see, the guys are hard at work right now, rebuilding these windows and moving them. As I said, we have crazy weather coming here, so they are up against the clock to make sure that all this is framed and ready to go before Saturday. So let me show you quickly the other 2 rooms and what's going to happen here. So, let me show you the whole thing with the window. So this is the window. So it's actually 2 windows, and they're just now going to be a little bit separated. So the sinks and the faucet still stays in the middle. We're going to have beautiful white cabinets on the perimeter, and then we're going to have a wood island and beautiful, beautiful small hex tiles in the back, and that is a nice big pantry in there. So let me show you what is happening in the poker room. So in here, we have this monstrosity of the fireplace. There was a big, heavy wood top on it. There's not a lot of storage here because, and the homeowners need storage because they have this beautiful deck and the pool and outdoor area. So we created beautiful custom cabinetry that's gonna go around the fireplace. Also, because they're serving and hosting here for the outdoors, there was very outdated and old bar area here. So really, we're just refreshing it with new cabinets, adding the wine cooler that for some reason was sitting in the dining room for now. New cabinets, and really going to drench the space with this Benjamin Moore Hudson Bay color. So let me give you a little bit preview of what is coming here. So this is going to be the new bar area, walnut cabinet with the sink and the wine cooler. And then this is going to be the color throughout the space with the cabinet, glass cabinets. They're going to be actually dark, so you can actually store things easily. But I did not want to put really regular fronts in there. I wanted to break up the space a little bit and make sure that we are that everything is beautiful and doesn't feel like we just threw cabinets in there. So that's going to be the poker room. And then the last room here is the family room. Again, this space is getting all new furnishing, all new paint. We added some lighting. So we have the recessed light that is being added. We're also going to have beautiful wallpaper back here, built-in cabinets here. The TV is going to be in the middle. And then we have 2 more light pendants or light scones that's going to be on the wall here as well. And I am really excited. I absolutely love this York wallpaper that's coming for the space with the white cabinetry to create, again, storage for the family room, for games, and everything that they need that was absolutely lacking for the main floor. So this is it. Make sure you follow us so you can see how we are moving along. As you can see, the plumbing window is going to be done. The hardwood guy is coming next week to start patching the floor when it's needed, where it's needed, and sand the floor to make sure everything is ready. Cabinets are coming next week, so we're really excited. This project is moving according to plan, on time, and in full speed ahead. So make sure you follow along every almost day so we can get you a really good update on what's happening here. So whatever channel you're watching, make sure to follow AKG Design Studio.